Rolling. Let's go. We're gonna make this video. This is our new house, and our washer's really extremely loud, so I apologize for that. Also, we don't know how to cut videos. Also, we don't have a good camera. So it's fuzzy.
Also,
so sorry about that.
It's clear that she's a little bit drunk.
I'm drunk. And this is how I make the best videos, so here we go. This is why we have to make a video right now, because I feel ready for it.
Because it's live.
And I make good videos when I'm drunk, so. We wanted to make this video about how we first met. It's fitting because our first year anniversary was day before yesterday. Hey! Happy anniversary, baby. Yeah. And so how we first met was Brittany got drunk at my work, and, well, I bought her drinks.
Yeah, let's correct that real quick. Let's make it clear that she got me drunk.
I did. For free, I might add. You're welcome.
So we'll do point of views. We'll do,
my point of view and her point of view. So here's how it goes. I was like really nervous about meeting lesbians, / there was no lesbians where I lived. So when she came in, everyone at my work was like, oh my god, there's a lesbian in here. And I was like, oh my god, I already fucking know. And then so my boss was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this drink for her, and then you guys can like talk about it and stuff. He was super sweet. And so he bought her the first drink, said it was for me. I was a bartender. She was there for open mic. And so I bought her first drink. It was a Great White. And then she just kept coming back for more. And she asked me what my ethnicity was, and I had no fucking idea. She thought I was half black, which is what she would have preferred, but sorry, I'm white. So she got over it. So I wasn't 21 at the time, and so my boss was like, well, shit. So she invited me to her work, which was like obviously 21 and over, and like had a bar, and she was over 21. So I was like, shit, I can't go because I'm not 21. And he was like, okay, we're gonna figure this out. We gotta get a plan. And I was like, okay, you're right. What the fuck do? I can't go to her work. I'm not 21. So he was like, all right, you work Poetry Slam / he's the manager, and he wanted me to work anyways. And I was like, fine, I work Poetry Slam. And so I was like, hey, well, maybe you should come to Poetry Slam because I'll be working and I'll buy you more free drinks. And she was like, I guess. And then so that was the next time I saw her, and it was really funny because he was like making up excuses. He was like, well, tell her you're on prescription drugs and you can't take alcohol. And I was like, for what? No, I'm not going to tell her I'm on prescription drugs. Like, that sounds like I have an STD or something. And he was like, toe fungus. And I was like, ew, no, gross, no, absolutely not. So we were just like, it was really funny because I was like fretting about what I was going to tell her about. I couldn't come to her work because I didn't want to tell her I was not over 21. And so she just kept coming in to get free drinks all the time. And so we started talking, and she left me this cute ass note that said, it's on my Instagram, text me, Danny, I think you're flawless, which I now have tattooed on my foot in her handwriting. So I tattooed it myself. So yeah, so that's how we first met. She came into my work and got free drinks from me because I thought she was cute, and she had a cute accent and everything. Baby, what's your point of view?
I remember a homie of mine was trying to get into the music industry in the town and was having a little bit of issues getting into certain places to play music and whatnot, and he had been trying to pitch me to go to this pizza parlor place with a bar for their open mic nights on Thursdays, and I don't know, I was like, It wasn't until I realized when I asked him that I could drink there, because I figured it was a pizza place, I wouldn't be able to drink fuddy-duddy. So I got off of work. I got off of work pretty late, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll stop by, and I took a couple shots in the car, like, right before I went into the place and whatever, and, like, went in there, and I was like, I think I'm gonna get a drink, so I went to the bar, and here's Danny, and I was like, damn, she's cute. But I automatically assumed she was straight.
Yeah, I look straight. As you can tell, I had a lot shorter hair, but I still look like a girl. I don't wear any makeup, but I was dressed up because I was bartender.
Like, yeah, she was, yeah. But anyways, I was like, So, the reason why the first
I
thing...
was flirting with you. Did you notice?
On the low, I was flirting with you hard.
No. It was the same amount of flirting.
No. So...
I was like, free drinks. How could you not take that as flirting?
Well, I just assumed you were a straight girl flirting with me.
Because you're used to that.
Huh.
Yeah.
No.
So you were like, what's your ethnicity?
So that's why the first thing she asked me was, could she see my ID? Because when I walked up, I was like, hey, could I get a great white on tap, please? And she was like, can I see your ID? So I showed her my ID. And anyways, so yeah. So I got the drink, and then I went back, and then I was just thinking about it, and I was like, she was really, really cute. And you bought my drink for me, right? The first one?
Yeah, Morgan did, and he said it was from me.
Yeah, she was like, it's on the house, and I was like, maybe it's because I'm friends with the band.
And then her friend came up, and he was like, can I have a drink? And I was like, sure, $4.50.
Yeah, I went back, and my homie, I was like, yo, she gave me a drink for free, and he was like, for real? And I was like, yeah, I guess it's because I'm cool with you, and you're like, part of the
he went up
mic.
and tried to get a free drink.
So yeah, he went up to go get a free drink, and he came back.
I don't
and
give free drinks
like,
to anybody.
No, I had to pay for that, and I was like, damn, I don't know, that's weird. And I was like, was it the same chick? And he was like, yeah, definitely. And I was
I'm the only bartender there.
So I went back, and like I needed another drink, and she like kind of tried to like talk to me, and she was looking at me, and she was like smiling and being really cute, and I was like, this straight girl's flirting with me, maybe she wants it.
Wanted it.
I was like,
forever, baby.
I was like, so what's your ethnicity? And like the first drink I took down really fast so I could get back there and get another one and talk to her. So I was feeling a little bit buzzed like really quick after a long day of work, and I hadn't been drinking in a little bit, and she was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what's your name?
I wasn't rude about it.
I was like, what's your name? And she was like, oh, I'm Danny. And I was like, oh, well, hi, I'm Brittany, Lottie-Dottie. I think that drink was free too. Basically, she gave me free drinks all night long, and then like it wasn't until after like the third one that I was like talking to my homeboy, like I think she's flirting with me, and he was like, well, she gave you free drinks, so probably. And I was like, I don't know. And so like I still didn't get it. I was like, I mean, like I feel like she's extra flirting with me, like more than, you know. And so yeah, so the night kind of went by like that, and we kind of just, like, I'd look at her, and she'd look away, and she'd look at me, and I'd look away, and then, we left late that night, and I was getting in the car, we had, like, just gotten down the street, and I was like, shit, like...
Story of her life. Can we just, like, pause, like, hot tea time? Story of her life, she forgot her wallet in the parking lot of the restaurant, and I was like, I mean, now I'm like, of course you did, but back then I wasn't there when she came back, and Morgan was like, your girl came in, and I was like, she did? And he was like, yeah, she asked for you, and I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, it was actually, like, a real thing, like, that seems like something somebody would do.
On purpose.
Like, come back when nobody's there and ask for her number and be like, hey, I forgot my wallet. But actually, I did lose my wallet. It was in, like, the parking lot. But she wasn't there. So
she lost her wallet this past week, and I got my credit card stolen. And because my credit card was in her wallet, and I had to get a whole new credit card on our anniversary. But it's okay, babe. It's the story of your life. It's fine. I love you regardless. No,
she's so patient with me. But yeah, so that's pretty much how we met, and so then like I kept coming back, and I think, was it the first time that I asked you like if you would come kick it with me? I think it was the next time that I came, and I was like so like do you want to hang out? Like, do you want to come to me? You should come to my job and get a drink with me. And that's when
No, it was the first time you came in. You were like, because I bought you free drinks and you were like, you should come to my work. Like, we have drinks there and I'm working and I'll buy you a drink or something.
Yeah. But yeah, she told me to come to this poetry night or something like that. And I was like, all right.
And I shot up with a girl who looked like a lesbian. Like, coincidentally. It wasn't like we were together or anything. She just like looked super bummy, and so she looked like a lesbian. And so Brittany thought I was with her, and it was really awkward.
Yeah, I didn't show up till like late to the poetry night because I didn't get off till late.
I wasn't even working. It ended up where I wasn't even working.
Yeah, and so like she saw me, like I was like, man, I'm finna leave. Like she's over there talking to this other chick, and I don't know, it's weird. And so like I went to go to the bathroom and get ready to leave, and she like caught me on the way to the bathroom and was like, hi, and I was like, oh hey, and she like gave me a hug and whatnot.
I only showed up because I knew she was gonna be there. I wouldn't go to my work if I wasn't working ever. But it was super funny because the like next time after that she came in, she was wearing a dress and it was really low cut, and I was like, ooh, she like usually never does that, and so I was like really into it. I was like, damn, like checking her out, and it was a couple times. Like, I guess now that I found out, then I wouldn't have remembered, but. She told me like she caught me looking at her chest and like looking back at her eyes like
I wasn't wearing a dress, I was just wearing like I don't know, I was kinda trying to test her. I was like trying to figure out like whether or not she truly was a lesbian, you know what I mean? If she really appreciated, you know, a woman. And so like I like to you know be feminine and not so feminine every now and then. I feel comfortable with both ways. So I came in with like a low crop shirt. My breast was all up and whatnot. And I like walked up to the bar and I was flirting, giving her the look. And she wasn't even looking at my face. She was looking right at my breast. And I was like, she's a lesbian. And I was with my friend when we went to go see her at poetry night. We were still trying to decide whether or not she was a lesbian. And I was like, what do you think, yo? And my home girl was like, she is wearing an army jacket.
Which I wear all the time, every single day.
And combat boots. She's a lesbian. I don't understand what the issue is. And I was like, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah, probably. And so, yeah, we got to like kicking it and whatnot. And I went to another open mic night and read a poem and whatnot, and she bought me more drinks. And then I came in one day before I went to work, I think, and she was setting up for dinner service, and she was there with a couple of her friends or whatever. Her friends were there visiting, and like I was in a rush to get to work, but I really wanted to stop by and see her because like I couldn't stop thinking about her. And I just like scribbled on the back of her receipt like, hey, text me, Danny, I think you're flawless. And the funny story about that is that, like, probably the second time that I ever saw her, she was like, so, like, do you have a phone number or something? Like, I could get a hold of you. Like, we should definitely kick it sometimes. And this was no bullshit. Like, this sounds like bullshit. This sounds like something that somebody would say to, like, push somebody else off. And I didn't realize that until later. I don't believe in
cell phones.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't actually believe in cell phones.
You're in the 21st century.
I don't have a cell phone number. But it was true. Like, I just was so over cell phones and stuff like that, so I didn't even mess with it. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, well, what? I mean, like, I got Facebook. I don't really get on it much. And I guess I got an Instagram. I'll give you that information. She was like, okay. So I guess she figured that was a bunch of nonsense. And so then, like, I was steady, like, checking my Facebook. I never get on any of that shit. And I was, like, steady checking it. Like, where is she? Like, she's supposed to be
hitting me on Facebook before I found her.
Yeah, and I was, like, starting to get nervous. Like, what the deal? And then I thought about it, and I was like, damn, I totally sounded like a douche. Like, I told her that I don't even believe in cell phones. Like, that's a joke. Like, I sound like some kind of player or something. And she never got back to me on Facebook. So then, like, they were having some kind of event at the place that she worked.
You dug up the phone, and you put a phone number on it or some shit.
Well, yeah, they were having some kind of event, and I realized on that page that she said she was going to the event, and I was like, oh, follow. And then, like, finally, like, she still wouldn't get back at me, not at all. And so I was like, I was stressing, so
So I thought it was a no. I
yeah.
took that as a no.
She thought it was like a
Not interested.
yeah.
In a nice
But that
way.
wasn't what it was. So then I like went through like all like my storage and shit, and like went through a cardboard box and dug up like this old ass prepaid phone and like activated it and everything. And as soon as I got it, I ran to where she worked and gave her the note that said, "Text me, Danny. I think you're flawless."
And that's the
and put
tattoo
the
on my foot.
phone number.
Now it's in her handwriting.
Yeah. So it's not like the know.
Cutest story. I think we met in a really classic way.
Yeah,
Beats
you know.
online dating.
Not anything against online dating or anything like
No,
that,
not
but
at
it's
all.
just really
That's
cool that
important sometimes.
you can meet your partner in a
real life.
lesbian relationship in an organic
Now we're
way.
engaged and
Yeah,
there's
we
so
met
much
in real
history.
life, and it was just kind of real, you know. It's
It
like,
was super real.
yeah, definitely real. But that's how we met. If you guys have any more questions, we're more than happy to answer them. Yeah, most definitely. We really appreciate you guys
subscribing
and checking us out.
Commenting. Always willing to talk and everything.
Yeah, so anytime, yeah. Have a lovely evening, and
Baby, tell them how we celebrated our 1 year.
oh, we made frozen pizza. The frozen pizza was delicious. If you were vegan, Frozen pizza is what we had.
Frozen pizza.
What was it, Gaia?
Daya, D with a D. Daya, roasted
Daya.
vegetable.
Check
Hey, but
it
also,
out.
guess what? You know, this is pretty lesbian of us. We made a bookshelf.
We made
And
a
2
bookshelf.
nightstands
We
out
made
of
a
IKEA.
bookshelf? We made a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Did we make a bookshelf, baby?
Well, we tried. Well,
baby, did we?
it
make
was out of a
bookshelf?
box, and it was really in like.
Babe.
We practically made it. I mean, there's
Made what?
directions.
What did we make?
Fuck, a dresser. A dresser.
She was
I
so
get
sure.
bookshelf and dresser mixed up. They look alike, all right? There's drawers
She's all,
on
babe,
one.
I've never had a dresser. I'm like,
I don't think I have, honestly. Maybe I've had a little one, but that one's big as fuck, and it's nice. We made it. We did a really good job.
for our
and you helped
anniversary,
me.
she
Thank you,
insisted
sweetie.
that I help her with this.
It was hard. It was IKEA. IKEA's really hard.
If you guys ever need help building your IKEA shit, don't ask
We
Danny.
know. No. Now we know. We're experts, okay? I did it wrong 4 times and had to redo it 4 times, so I'm
No,
expert.
the best part
certified.
is when we get it
Really.
standing up and she goes to slide the drawer and she's like,
Why would the drawer go in? Motherfuck! I did the track wrong!
I did the bookshelf wrong!
This bookshelf doesn't work like a bookshelf.
We
Shit.
also like spent the evening. We got really drunk together, and we
And we danced
We
to
danced.
Brittany's new favorite song, which is
it's Latch, the acoustic version by Hannah.
it doesn't matter. You can look it up. How does it go though? Because I can't remember how it goes now. Now I've got you. That's wrong. Tell 'em. In my space.
Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. Yeah, I feel we're close enough. Good, I like in your love, baby. I feel we're close enough. Well, it was a pleasure. We look forward to hearing from you guys. So yeah, any questions or anything like that, get at us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Much love. Namaste. Oh wait, listen. There was a here's a little joke to leave you off with.
Can I just say, I went to the liquor store today, and the guy said that I drink too much, and that pisses me off because I had a really hard day today, and I wanted to drink, and he judged me. And I felt like liquor store workers should be the most non-judgmental people ever because they work at a liquor store, and they probably drink too much, and I shouldn't be ashamed of how much I drink because liquor store Marcus, what the fuck? You probably drink on your breaks. Like, you get free alcohol. How much do you drink? Like, fuck you. If you watch this, yeah, you're probably drinking salt and pretending like it's alcohol. You know what? I don't even give a shit how much I drink. I'm just mad. And also because I bought so much alcohol because Brittany forgot her ID because she loses her shit all the time and doesn't remember to bring it. So next time, I'm not bringing my ID and I'm not buying alcohol from you. Brittany's buying alcohol from you because I always buy her alcohol for her.
And you know what I'm going to tell him? Yeah, I do.
No, you're going to say, you drink too much. You judgmental
I'm going to
ass.
say, you sell too much alcohol, you fuck
You
off.
create alcoholics like me, okay? So, thanks a lot. Thanks to you, I drink too much. And you're a liquor store that you own, you Asian.
Hey.
With a place called Bob's. That makes 0 cents.
There's nothing
0
wrong.
cents. Bob.
Alright.
You Asian.
Well, I'm going to leave you off with a lovely joke.
That's all I have to say about that, alright?
What did the hippie say who was staying on your couch when you asked him to leave?
Namaste.
You gotta say it slow.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.